shooting of 15-year-old Natasha Harlins. It happened during a tense time in the city, and Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia tells us the girl was killed over a bottle of orange juice, and he's live in South LA. Sid.
That's right, David. Over a bottle of orange juice. We're on the 9100 block, or 92nd and Figueroa. Across the street, the vigil just getting underway. 25 years ago, that was the Empire Market and Deli. Now it's a Numero Uno Market. And please let me remind you that back in 1991, racial tensions were really high in the city of LA because the shooting of Natasha Harlins happened just 2 weeks after the Rodney King beating. This was Natasha Harlins when she was 15 years old. This picture provided to us by her family back then. It was on this day back in 1991 when the teen walked into the Empire Market in Delhi to get some orange juice. It was on a Saturday. As I mentioned, this was 2 weeks after the videotaped beating of Rodney King. The confrontation between Harlins and the Korean shop owner, Soon Ja-do, who was behind the counter. Now, according to police reports back then, Harlins took a bottle of orange juice and put it in her backpack or knapsack and went to the counter. Surveillance video recorded what happened. The store owner accused Harlins of stealing the juice. There was a confrontation between the two caught on video. Police say Natasha had the money to pay for the juice and didn't intend to steal it. Moments after the confrontation, Soon Ja-do shot Natasha, killing her. Soon Ja-do went on trial and was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. Now, she was facing up to 16 years in prison. She was sentenced to probation, a $500 fine, and 400 hours of community service. That set up a lot of anger in the African-American community, and many say that it may have been a contributor to the 1992 riots. Today, organizers of tonight's vigil want people to remember Natasha and say, you know what, things really aren't that different from where they were racially 25 years ago.
Tonight, I want people just to remember her. 25 years later, nothing really has changed in the community. Just remember her as a person and how she passed away 25 years ago.
It's getting progressively worse, and it's incumbent upon us now. And I think this new generation of leaders today are kind of really bringing that point home.
The vigil tonight started a couple of minutes ago at 6 o'clock. There's going to be some poetry, some scripture, and just remembrances. And talking to Shanice, she asked her, what would Natasha be today? And one of the things the 15-year-old was talking about being back then in 1991 was studying to become a lawyer so she could take care of her grandmother. Reporting live from South LA, I'm Sid Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, man, today I got up just thinking, early in the morning thinking, I want to give a shout out to Anton Daniels, man. That dude be really having your mind spinning. So, I got up and I'm looking at all the large gatherings that they had this weekend all over the country. And I'm like, this is crazy. It's like we as in the black community work way too hard to now in the year 2023 get looked at like they should have kept us on the damn slave plantation because we don't know how to act. We know how to act. I have no idea what these people that look like me and you are out here doing. This is not right. It is making the whole race of people look bad. I mean, it's already to the point where, other races don't even let their kids play with our kids because they don't know if your parents might be the kids' parents they seen on the news. They might be out there flash mobbing. See? And people want to protect their kids at all costs. I can't get mad at nobody else for what they seeing our kids are already doing. I can't get mad at nobody else for what they think or what's been put in their head because it's certain people of our race that's out here acting like they have no sense. And this is a problem. And I call that the degenerate class. We need to get the degenerate class and put them back in the corner. They got too far out of hand. Okay? So, I mean, it's crazy because even back in the 90s, one of the main reasons for the 1992 riots was because of the Koreans, when we walked into the store, always thought we were stealing. You couldn't go into no store without somebody following you around and making sure you ain't putting a candy bar in your back pocket or stealing the soda or something like that. So how you guys are out here acting now is making everybody think maybe the Koreans was right. They played a very heavy price for the black community. I mean, she had everybody in a rage. Her death caused rage in the black community. We was already fed up with being followed around the stores like we was gonna steal, and they was always having somebody watching us and standing in front of the door when we enter and exit the store, so you couldn't do. And so now our kids are out here acting like that's what we supposed to be done to us. I'm gonna need y'all to cut that out. Act like y'all got some sense. Go make some money and go into the store and buy your stuff. That's how this goes. What you're doing is not hustling. Okay? Don't let nobody think they're going to trick you into telling you that that's hustling. That's not hustling. Whoever y'all listening to out there got y'all doing a whole bunch of stuff y'all shouldn't be doing. We can't party nowhere. We can't go gather. No state, nowhere where black people can gather and not worry about getting shot. This ain't right. We need to come to some type of culture agreement. We need to come to a cultural agreement that we can gather. And I mean, got to be some rules to this. This degenerate class is out of hand. It's out of hand, y'all. We need to put a stop to it by all means. And us law-abiding citizens must have louder voices. We can't just stand idly by while these little kids is running in these stores doing all this stealing, shooting up parties and this, that, and the third. This is crazy. Can't just stand idly by and watch all this stuff happen. Okay? So I just wanted to come and holler at y'all today and let y'all get a glimpse of what's going on in my world and how I see things from this vantage point. Looking at the black community, I mean, I don't look at any other community because I'm not from any other community. I only look at my community. I see how we're setting ourselves up to be treated. I mean, in a minute, they're going to make laws again, specifically for us. Then we're going to be hollering racism. But for all of this time, look at the stuff that we are doing. And we ain't going to be able to holler racism this time. When they decide to start throwing them handcuffs on us and beating us in the middle of the street, we ain't going to be able to holler racism. Because of the stuff y'all out here doing. So I'm going to need y'all to act like y'all got some common sense and some home, y'all was raised with a little home decorum. Okay? We all know stealing is wrong. You don't have to read the Bible to know that. And I'm going to need you guys to act like y'all know that. That is not a hustle. Going with a trash bag into the store, grabbing stuff, and then going and selling it for 20 cents is not a hustle. I need y'all to stop. That's all I want to say. And I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to stop. The black community need to stop with the foolishness. All the foolishness must stop. Even the mothers are getting tired. The mothers are crying. The mothers are getting tired. Everybody was hollering when that country dude, Jason Aldean, made that song, A Small Town, and how they defend a small town. Look what they got to defend it from. This is what they got to defend it from. We don't, where's our, like I said when I did my small town video, where's our small town at? Where our degenerate class ain't doing this stuff. People, hard-working business owners can open stores in our communities and don't have to worry about somebody coming in there doing a large gathering to their store. This type of stuff is crazy. It must stop. it is already out of hand. Okay? This stuff is out of hand. And until we as a black community, us law-abiding, upright, take care of our kids, want to see our kids grow to be young adults and old men and old women, take care of our community, live in a place where people don't have to get rich and move away. We can actually live in a place where you can get rich and live there, because the degenerate class is robbing everybody. See, in a minute, they're going to be calling for the police, and then the degenerate class is going to be saying, going to start calling racial. This is racial. So, peace and power. Have fun.
LAPD on
Enjoy
tactical
life.
alert tonight, bracing for possible flash mob robberies. Happen again tonight. A group stormed a Home Depot, stealing sledgehammers.
The smash and grab thieves even threatened a customer. Jessica O is live in Lakewood with breaking details. And Jessica, there's fear that the danger is escalating.
Yeah, we just spoke to employees at this Home Depot, and how they describe this all going down is absolutely terrifying. They say a mob of people just pulled up to the store, put their ski masks on, went inside and stole everything that they could. You know, it's no secret that we have seen a series of these similar crimes happening across LA recently, and tonight is proof that this crime trend certainly is not stopping. Employees say up to 20 people rushed the store tonight here in Lakewood, ranging in age from 15 to 20 years old. We're told they all came in here tonight stealing every single crowbar, every single sledgehammer in the store. To give you an idea of the scale of this robbery, investigators say up to 10 cars were involved in